Hi guys! I'm making another freezer meal. Tonight it is shredded Italian beef. Let's see, I don't know if you can see that or not, but looks like it's going to be a really fast and easy one. Of course, we've got our Pampered Chef tools to make it that way. It calls for a 2-pound roast, and I've got a 4-pound roast here, so I'm just going to cut it in half.
Goes right through that like a hot butter thin knife.
Yeah. I love my 8-inch Pampered Chef.
Chef. Tripped on the cameras.
8-inch professional series chef's knife. Makes cutting just anything super easy. So I'm going to disappear this and wash my hands because, you know, raw meat. James, do you want to read what the next thing is and measure it out? The next ingredient?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil.
So it's a big... Okay, that's one of our Pampered Chef measuring spoons. So we need 3 in each bag. Since we're done with the cutting board, we can pull this forward for you.
Oh, thank you. Now that I'm about to spill it, and I did.
That's okay. Okay, and then we'll pull this one.
Let me get that. Oh.
So what we have here when we do our freezer or family freezer meals, I found these on Amazon. They're just little supports that hold your gallon freezer bag open.
You done with the olive oil?
Yes.
You need to get
Then
that out of here? Or?
Wipe that off because we're going to use it for 2. You don't have to wipe it real good. It's all going in the same place. You want to do these?
Okay.
So he's going to measure out 2 tablespoons of red wine vinegar for each bag.
2 of them?
Yep. My boys help me a lot in the kitchen. They love Pampered Chef tools and how easy it makes cooking.
It all started when we were really little and we would help her make box gumbo.
Oh yeah. They're my little gumbo stirrers. They loved it. Okay.
I need to dry up the side of the bottle.
Okay. And then our next...
Now we can't use this paper towel again because I need
our
to
next
wipe up the floor.
ingredient. Oh, okay. Our next ingredient is a tablespoon of basil, but it's talking about dried basil, and I have fresh basil here, fresh chopped. So I'm just gonna guess. Tablespoon? No, not yet.
Okay, I'll put this back
We're
over
gonna
here.
put some basil in each one. This is the Pampered Chef 1-cup prep bowl. They are amazing. They come with lids. They come in a set of 6, and I use them for everything. Okay, then our next is a tablespoon of oregano. Back to the tablespoon. Pop this off. It's coated.
Might want to add a little more to the first bag. There's a lot of basil stuck to that.
We have
I got a spatula for that.
we do. Of course, I don't see the small one. There's the teeny one. Well, one of the smaller ones. Okay. Pampered Chef scrapers. Every kitchen should have a couple. Whoops. Flinging basil or oregano everywhere. Don't tell. Okay. So we're done with those.
Okay.
Shake her back on the oregano or I'll have quite the surprise when I make spaghetti next. Okay, and then we need 1 teaspoon of thyme. And we're going to use our Pampered Chef adjustable teaspoon. It adjusts from 1 teaspoon all the way down to 1/8 of a teaspoon. So it calls for 1 teaspoon of thyme. Whoops. Okay. And we'll put that back. Calls for a 1/2 teaspoon of salt. So again, we just adjust. Whoops, pop that on. Adjust down to a 1/2 teaspoon. You can read that. I don't know if you can read that or not, but for our salt. And then our last ingredient is a 1/4 teaspoon of pepper. So again, we just adjust it down. Oh, almost out of pepper. Pepper in there. We're done with that. And just like that, we have 2 meals ready to go. One is going into the refrigerator tonight, and the other is going to go in the freezer. Tomorrow, I will put this one in my Pampered Chef multi-cooker and put it on the slow cooker setting, and we'll have dinner done by the time I'm done working.
And always make sure to be safe with knives in the kitchen.
Oh yes, always be careful. Safety first. Okay, for the one that's going in the freezer, you want to make sure we squeeze out as much air from your gallon bag as possible. And then this should last for up to 3 months in your freezer. And I'm a member of the, let me get my story straight. Member of the family freezer meal. It's lifetime membership is like $97, and it's amazing. You can look for recipes by ingredient or by diet type, like if you are gluten-free. Or diabetic, or paleo, all kinds of options. And then they also, when you choose your recipe and print it out, it prints out a label that usually you can just cut it and tape this onto your package, but I have a label maker and Chris made the labels for me. And what the label has is all of the ingredients. A lot of them actually have, which I don't see, so maybe I shouldn't talk about that. Oh, when you print the recipe, the nutrition information is right here. So if you wanted, you could cut that out and tape it to your package as well, so that when you take this out in 3 months, you'll know all the nutritional information for it. And on the labels that they have, it has a use by. We're going to say 3 months from now, 2023, and just like that, we have 2 meals in less than 10 minutes ready to go. Have a great night, guys.